Hey guys, it's me, Tommy, and in this video I'll be showing you how I achieved this beautiful red without bleach. I was actually inspired by Chrissy's cousin. Her unit was a bomb and I said, let me just give it a shot, so I did. So I went to my local Sally's and purchased this 40 volume developer, as well as the L'Oreal Hicolor in the color Magenta. That was the color that she used in the video, so I picked it up as well. You're going to take your Magenta color and you're going to pour it into your container, then your 40 volume developer, and then you're going to mix it. When you're mixing it, it's going to be a little chunky at first, so just be careful when you're stirring it, but keep stirring it, and eventually you're going to get this nice, creamy, beautiful, bright red color. Now I'm going to take this unit, this frontal that I have. If you guys want an actual full video on how I make my frontals, I will link it above for you guys to check it out. But I'm going to start doing 2 rows of tracks at a time. I'm going to work my ends and start with my ends and work all the way to the top to get the color evenly distributed around the head. Now I have in 3 bundles and a frontal, and I only use 2 boxes of color, and the boxes run about $7.99 at Sally's, so it's not a bad deal to get this beautiful red color. When it comes to the frontal area, I wanted to leave my roots dark, so I wanted it to transition from black to red. So I'm going to turn my brush sideways and I'm going to do vertical strokes, sort of like you would do with the ombre, to create that nice gradual effect. Now when you're dealing with colors, especially with red, make sure that everything is protected. I have plastic bags on the floor, on my mannequin head, have gloves on, and I'm just taking my time to not get any of this red on the knots of my frontal, because that definitely would ruin it, because your red is really, really hard to get rid of. So I'm just using nice, gentle vertical strokes onto my unit, making sure the color is evenly distributed, and this is how the color looks once it's all applied onto the head. As you can see, I spilled some on my table, but not on my floor, not on my floor. I'm gonna set it for 30 minutes, and then once it's done, this is the final look of it. I let it air dry overnight, and I know I wanted a middle part, so that's how I have my nice middle part. I'm gonna line it up with my braids and just make sure that the unit fits really well. Then I'm gonna take my Got2b gel and I'm going to apply that to the perimeter of my head. I'm gonna blow dry on cool and make sure that the gel is a little tacky. Now, I didn't make sure the gel was tacky. I actually made it dry. This is actually my first time applying a frontal with this Got2b glue method. So it's gonna take me a few shots to get it the right way. So just bear with me. There's gonna be a lot of applying and sticking, applying and sticking. But I'm going to pull my unit over to where I put the gel and just make sure that it fits the right way. Then I'm going to take my toothbrush that I use to tie down my edges, and I'm just going to press the frontal into where the gel is. I don't want to use my fingertips because I heard that when you transfer the oil from your fingertips, it dries white. So I was trying to avoid that. So just adding the unit onto where the gel was and then pressing it down with the end of the toothbrush and then blow drying it. Make sure you blow dry on cool and not on hot, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And this is the results that I have from my unit, but the part where my ear is, it just cannot seem to stick down. I just don't know what it is. I'm gonna add a little bit of gel to the end of my rat tail comb because, like I told you, it didn't really stick down. So I'm just gonna add some of the Got2b gel on the rat tail comb. I'm gonna press my frontal into my hairline, press it down, and then I'm gonna put the blow dry on top of it, and hopefully that will let it set. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to dip the end of my rat tail comb into my gel, and I'm going to push that part underneath my frontal, and then I'm going to pull my frontal down so that it can set as well. Now, the reason why I do it this way and not like gel down my baby hairs is because I don't really like that look at all. Like, I actually despise it. I don't think it looks natural, and that's just me personally speaking. I don't think the gel down baby hairs look natural. I'd rather have the little flyaways. I think that looks more natural. So that's why I'm taking my time to use a rat tail comb to apply the gel and to just press it down a little bit so I don't have the baby hairs that's gelled down, but it does look like my flyaways are growing out of my head. And this is how my frontal looks once I show you how the parts are. And as you can see, it looks super natural. Actually really impressed on how my frontal looks because this was my first time using the Got2b glue gel, and I'm actually satisfied with it. Then I'm going to take my flat iron, my Izunami flat iron, and flatten out my unit so it looks nice and polished, and that's basically it, guys. So I definitely want to thank Chrissy Cousin for making that video because she inspired me to step outside the box and actually try color. So this year I'm going to try to add more color to my channel. So put your suggestions below on what color you would like to see me try out next. Also, if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out my other videos. And if you want, you can hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notifications on when I upload a new video. So put your color suggestions down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.